The following graduates will be entering U.S. military service. Cynthia Aguilar, Air Force. Anthony B. Martinez Rodriguez, Air Force. Edison D. Pilco Lohano, Air Force. Wilson G. Gushney, Air Force. Jonathan M. Zinnin, Air Force. Sean A. Ordonez, United States Marine Corps. Fabian I. Ramirez Valencia, United States Marine Corps. Eric Patino, Army. Ivana G. Patino, Army. Chase Pito, Army.
Once they start to come down.
Okay.
Down, once they go by them, once they get to the steps.
Welcome, Assistant Principals. 9th grade, Mr. Michael Zapicki. 10th grade, Mr. Jeffrey Soto. 11th grade, Mrs. Jennifer Riggy. Welcome, our 12th grade team, Assistant Principal Rose Brown. 12th grade counselors, Gina Freihout, Jennifer Mora Patino, Mr. Gerald Santaleri, and Child Study Team member Jessica Corrigan. The faculty and staff of Hightstown High School are now being led by our senior staff members. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the Hightstown High School Class of 2025, led by Senior Class Advisors, Mr. Robert Bucci and Mr. Sean Fedema. The President of the Class of 2025, Andrew S. Roberts. The Vice Presidents of the Class of 2025, Molly R. Frischella, Dina K. Genick, Jason M. Nationalis, and Harshal H. Patel. The 2025 Senior Student Council Officers, Student Board of Ed Policy Liaisons, Sahana Premkumar and Sanjeet Kakarla. Chief of Internal Operations, Sonia A. Aurora. Director of Publicity, Kristen R. Prabhu. Director of Events, Natalie N. Maldonado. ESL Ambassador, Keira Huastitlan Reyes. Georgie Falco will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
They're going to welcome the class of 25. Say
Welcome the Class of 2025.
We can't go, it won't be perfect. right, you're fine. We'll get it. As the Pledge of Allegiance, we'll just step back, and then you'll do the next part.
Georgie Falco will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job.
Please direct your attention to the Hightstown High School Choir singing of the national anthem.
And then you want to read this stuff. So they can take a seat. You just want to take a seat, and our music will then do that.
Please take a seat. Our musical selection is Seeking Light by Brandon Williams, performed by the Hightstown High School Choir under the direction of our choir director, Mr. Jason Allen. would now like to introduce Mr. Dennis Vinson, principal of Hightstown High School.
The best. Thanks. Thank you. Can we give another round of applause to that awesome song? Thank you, Mr. Allen. Good afternoon. As I look out at all of you tonight, graduates, families, friends, and colleagues, I see more than just a crowd. I see stories, I see moments, I see the people who have made this journey meaningful. Tonight ends a chapter for the class of 2025, and that is significant. Graduation is not something you should just think is a routine, but this ends a chapter of your life, and this also is my final graduation as principal of Hightstown High School. And while it's not easy to say those words, I say them while fighting back so many emotions myself. Gratitude, pride, and yes, it's sometimes a little frustration. But the deep feelings that come with me when leaving a place I love so much is powerful. I love Hightstown High School. When I sat down to write the speech, I found myself thinking back to my very first graduation here at Hightstown High School. I was the new guy. I was learning. I was hopeful and I was excited. And trust me, I still feel the same today. I was trying to think of a speech on my first, or a quote that would be powerful or meaningful. And finally one night, it kind of came to me when I was watching an old rerun on ESPN. The Jimmy V speech from the ESPYs. For those of you who do not know Jimmy V, he was a college basketball coach whose legacy extended beyond the court. In his final public speech, dying of cancer, he said something that I never forget. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. And that's what I try to do every day as principal. Laugh, think, and feel. Be present, be grateful, and tonight, I guarantee you I'm going to do all three. This moment, this class, this chapter is worth every emotion that it brings. I try to begin with thanks or gratitude. It's important to recognize the people who you work with every day. They're the most important things we do. In life, none of us can go about it alone. Every milestone, there's going to be somebody behind us, someone challenging us, somebody questioning us, and many quietly supporting us when no one else is looking. That's what the people in this auditorium tonight have done for the class of 2025 and me personally. On this night, we need to take a moment of accomplishment and talk about transition. It's important to pause and thank those that made our journeys possible. A school is only as strong as the people who work in it, and I am blessed to work amongst some of the very best. And that starts with our teachers and our staff, to the people that work in our cafeterias, our secretaries, our custodial staff, who truly I have the best laughs with on any given day. My right-hand man, Dennis, you and I have spent many afternoons laughing, and often we spend sometimes crying. Thank you, Dennis. To our superintendent, Mr. Daniels, members of the Board of Ed, thank you for your leadership and your belief in the mission of educating students. You've given us the space to lead. You've given us purpose. You have given us constant encouragement to do what is best for kids. It's been a privilege to serve under your leadership. Two of my former assistant principals are here tonight, John Perillo and Jermaine Blunt. They have gone on to lead their own schools. Your leadership has paved the way for a strong foundation and a better team than when you left. I couldn't be prouder of what you've done, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done for this class, past classes, and future classes. And tonight I do want to take a moment. Sorry. To remember somebody's Thank you, I really appreciate it. It's only starting, so hang in there. I want to take a moment to remember somebody who's left us too soon, Jim Pito. Jim was our athletic director, but more than that, he was my partner in this work. We shared a belief that Hightstown was special, not just because of the athletic program, but because of the students and staff and the community who brings this place to life every day. Jim was an advocate for all teams, but also for clubs and activities. Too often that part of his work went unseen. He was always pushing for more ways for students to get involved, to feel connected, and to be proud of our school. Jim took great pride in making the Ram the official Ram, and I promise you we will always honor Jim's legacy. I know he's smiling down on us tonight. I know we don't often celebrate individuals, but I know he's proud of you, Chase. We'll never forget his vision. To my current administrative team, Mike Zapicki, freshman assistant principal, Jeff Soto, sophomore assistant principal, Jen Riggy, junior assistant principal, and Rose Brown, who's in charge of this senior class. Thank you for helping me finish the journey with strength, at times grace, and a lot of laughter, and an occasional foul word. I apologize. You've been steady, you've been present, and you've always put students first. I've been fortunate to work with dedicated and talented individuals like you who give their all to this school. I know you'll continue to support one another, and trust me, I will always be there for you each and every day. To our supervisors, each of you have the important task to implement the curriculum that's rigorous and prepares our class to be successful. This is significant, and too often your work is behind the scenes and goes unnoticed. Libby, Monica, Jody, Mary, thank you for your leadership in delivering instruction that's rigorous and relevant. I do want to single out one supervisor, Nicole Tomasello. Nicole has played a particular important role in our journey together. When I arrived here at Hightstown, she was a teacher leader. I turned to her for advice, and trust me, she offered advice. During this time, we worked together to revise policies and practices that better supported all students. She was instrumental in our work on the Campaign Connect that addressed morale, culture, and climate. Today, Nicole, you're a guiding force as our at-risk supervisor, and I am so proud to know you. You're one of the biggest advocates for the most important student population out there, ones at risk. And yet at the same time, you are a champion of college and career readiness. Thank you, Nicole Tomasello, for your work. I also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our Assistant Superintendent, Sandy Small. There has been no greater champion of students, staff, and instruction regarding instructional excellence. Your presence in our team meetings have been intense, insightful, and at times heated. But we agreed to disagree, and often those meetings ended in laughter, usually at my expense. You have been my trusted partner in this work, and I'm grateful for your unwavering support and belief in me and our team at Hightstown. Trust me when I say she has made me laugh more than she's cried, but she has been instrumental in helping this team move forward. Ms. Sandy Small. Mr. Daniels' gift's coming August 1. I'm almost there. And to Meninder, wherever she is. Come up here, Meninder. Let's go. Meninder is my secretary by title only. She's truly my assistant. She's my calming force. She's my constant person to go to. She's kind, but she's more important, she's loyal. I could not have done this work without you. You have been the calm when there's been many storms in the office and an occasional foul word. I know that you didn't like that, I'm sorry. You have been steady voice behind the scenes, making sure I check my calendar, I check my phone, which I often forget to do. You're the person who grounded me when there was chaos swirling around. Your presence brought order to a very difficult job. I appreciate everything you have done in a building where the pace is never slow. You've always found a moment to calm me down and to make sure I was okay. I could count on you for help, composure, and always support. I will never forget what you have done for me, our students, and our staff. Thank you, Meninder. Push back the dinner plans, ladies and gentlemen. To the class of 2025, my message to you is fairly brief, and I talked about it yesterday. Today will be the last time we will all be together, and that is powerful. There's something unique about a graduation, the last time that you can sit with your classmates. I've said this many times, but I want to say it again. You see, the class of 2025, I started with you. You entered school at the first time. When you entered school, I was in my first year principal at Hightstown High School. When you were learning how to raise your hand, find your cubby, I was trying to figure out how to lead a new building. I was trying to earn the trust of a community. In 5th grade, many of you attended your first promotion ceremony as you moved to Krebs. While I watched my first class on this very stage, I am fortunate to still have contact with that very first class, and I am happy to say I know that you will be as successful as them. Then came the legendary year of 2020. You were in 7th grade when the world changed. I sat in an empty office trying to figure out what a pandemic is. You logged into classes. You did your Zooms. We did the best we could. And then in 2021, you came to high school. You were wearing masks. I remember you eating lunch in picnic tables around the commons, surrounded by plexiglass. Who would have ever thought that was a thing? It wasn't the high school experience you imagined, and it certainly wasn't what I hoped you to have. But you showed up, you adjusted, and slowly together we rebuilt a high school community. You were also part of a class that welcomed back a dance, the first and only class to have a homecoming dance on the old tennis courts outside. We were determined to be normal. You embraced the opportunity, and your classmates from other grades welcomed the return of dances, packed auditoriums of performances, playing fields with unlimited spectators. That's what made our high school feel whole again. Since then, we've lived a lot. Spirit Weeks, lip sync, town hall meetings. There's so many events that we could talk about tonight. I just want you to think back and remember them. But a few weeks ago, I was at a rain delay of our championship softball team waiting to play. Let's hear it for our championship softball team. As we were sitting around, one of our parents reminded us of a funny thing that took place, which I totally forgot about. That freshman year, we did a Zoom for freshman orientation. Not in the auditorium, not outside, but it was a Zoom. I was doing my best to welcome all the Hightstown new class to high school. We were talking about some things. Your parents were on the Zoom. And I was at my house in my living room. I tried to give some instructions to my wife, Libby, not to cook anything. But she decided to start warming up dinner. Needless to say, she set all the smoke detectors off in the house. Our dog is going crazy, and I'm trying to do a Zoom. I started to lose it. There was no laughter at the moment. There I was trying to be calm, the reassuring principal, and chaos took over. At that moment taught me anything, it was that I'm not in control. But we could still laugh and think about it moving forward. 13 years later, as we walk across the stage, I'm prepared to step away, closing a chapter that I've cherished. But now, I will always be grateful that my final graduating class is you. We were new together and we grew together. That means that we've grown up in the district. Again, from that kindergarten year to senior quotes, junior, senior proms, and along the way, we have seen this class compete at the national level in clubs and activities and in athletics. We have seen teams win titles. We have seen individuals in this class not just set a personal record, but we have individuals that are the best that has ever come through Hightstown High School, and that is no small accomplishment. Graduation should be a celebration for the entire class, a recognition of your collective journey, not a spotlight on individuals. And over the last weeks, we've honored our individuals. From awards night to scholarships, athletic banquets, this has given us so much to celebrate. You've never settled when you had setbacks, whether it was a loss of a loved one, a personal challenge, or a moment of deep uncertainty. You showed up, you kept going, you strived to improve, you never quit. That resilience is what makes this class unforgettable. One of the things that makes Hightstown truly special is something I hope you will carry with you forever. It's your diversity. We're a school of many cultures, many languages, many backgrounds. We represent different countries, different family stories, and different challenges. And yet you've built a culture here where we value those differences. We don't coexist, we connect. We've accomplished these things because we offer a diverse options. There's programs like Peer Group Connection, Team Pep, and a wide range of rich electives that give students opportunities to pick courses that motivate them. One of the greatest achievements I am proud of is we offer almost 80 clubs and activities, something that so many of our students have taken advantage of. I've always encouraged my team to keep expanding these opportunities because when students find something that excites them, they connect. They belong, and that's how a school becomes a community. That's not easy, and that should never be taken for granted. It takes intent, compassion, and courage to build this community. But you've done that, class of 2025, and that's what makes this place so much more than a high school. It's a model for what other people should strive to be. Tonight, your high school journey is ending, but the next one's just beginning. Life's going to take you different directions. I'm not sure what path you'll take, and some of them will not be easy. But what matters most is you just keep moving down that road with purpose and passion. That's what I want you to take forward. That's what you learned here while you were at Hightstown. This isn't just an end, it's a new chapter. And I challenge you not to be just successful, to be great. And that's not measured in titles, test scores, or money. It's found in how you treat people. It's showing up when others don't. It's doing the right thing when no one's watching. It's keeping your word and being humble. Be curious, be kind, in whatever path you take, college, career, service. Don't just chase success. Make a difference. One final thing, before I step away, I want to say thank you one last time to the families who have given so much over the course of my time here. Your support, your advocacy, your countless volunteer hours, you've made Hightstown more than just a school. I know you'll continue to do this work. You will support future classes the same way you supported the class of 2025. Thank you to our parents and community. To this faculty of Hightstown High School, thank you for showing up early, staying late, and always giving your best. You taught, coached, mentored, and inspired. You've done that often behind the scenes. Often it was unthanked, and that's what makes the school run. Probably have not said it enough, but thank you for making our school a home. You believe in our students and one another, and that is to the foundation of our success. I can't leave tonight without thanking my family. To my sons, you have always had me in your life, but you had to share me at times with so many other people. Thank you for that. James, you didn't attend Hightstown, but you always supported the Rams. Your quiet support, and sometimes not quiet support, did not go unnoticed. Grant and Cole, you left your mark on HHH as a graduate. You handled life here when it wasn't always easy. Even when you didn't mean to be in the spotlight, sometimes you were in the spotlight. Sometimes you were held to a different standard, or seeing me give my time to other people when I should have been giving it to you. I appreciate you being my sons and always being there for me. Thanks. I kind of want to end with this. Tonight, it's even more personal. Cole, my youngest, is graduating in the class of 2025. This moment is more than just a ceremony for us. It's full circle for both of you and I. I watched you grow up in these halls, not just as my son, but as your own person. Curious, loyal, and full of quiet leadership. I know what it meant for you to share this space with me, and I know it wasn't always easy. And I know I probably took that for granted. To be the principal's son is not always easy, but you never complained, not at least to me. You embraced it with humility and strength. Seeing you tonight surrounded by your classmates on this last night as my principalship is one of the most special moments of my life. And finally, to my wife, my best friend, my partner in every way. You've been my constant behind every success, the one who held it together when I gave so much to others. You celebrated with me on good days, and you were there for me on the hard ones. You've been my sounding board, and trust me, she's told me what I'm doing wrong. You've kept me in check, but most importantly, you've been the principal of the Vincent household. You never needed credit, but you deserve so much. Without you, I would not be here tonight. I appreciate everything you have done for us. To the class of 2025, you'll always be my class. Thank you for allowing me to lead you, laugh with you, and learn from you. You brought this school back to life. You've shown resilience, heart, and joy. You reminded us, and especially me, what matters. May your future be full of laughter, thought, and a few tears, because that's a heck of a day, and that's a full life. Congratulations to the class of 2025. As we say at Hightstown, once a Ram, always a Ram. At this time, I have the privilege to introduce Andrew Roberts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Andrew Roberts, and today I am going to be sharing with you the 3 mottos that I live by every single day. The first is from my late grandfather, who always told me that every single day is a holiday. You see, to him, this wasn't just a phrase. It was a way of life. It was a mindset. Even while battling cancer and going through chemotherapy, he looked me in the eyes and had a smile on his face approaching every day as a holiday with joy, happiness, and appreciation. Not just appreciation for the big moments, the high school graduations and the next steps, but for the little ones as well. You see, over these past few years, we have had our own holidays, our own big moments. We won our senior lip sync battle. We had a few amazing proms. We went to Hershey Park. It was incredible. But let's not forget about the small moments. The tests that we took, the games that we won, the friends that we made, and the people who helped us along the way. So appreciate the past and get ready for the future, but don't forget to appreciate the now. Appreciate the time that you have left with your friends and family before you go off to whatever it is that you look to accomplish. And in addition to that, all holidays need balance. That brings me to my second motto, this one from the next generation, my father. You see, anytime I'm upset, angry, anxious, or feeling any sort of negative emotion, that man looks me in the eye, sits me down, and says 3 words. He says, "Be like Mariano." On November 4th, 2001, Mariano Rivera, the greatest closer in the history of baseball, blew a save. But not just any save, he blew Game 7 of the World Series. The 9th inning, it was the biggest failure of his career, but Mariano was not fazed. You see, he lost again and again and again in his career, but he was untouchable. So much so that to this day, he's not remembered as the man who blew that save. He's remembered as the greatest closer of all time, and a Hall of Fame athlete at that. Freshman year, we had to come back from a pandemic. Sophomore year, we had to learn all different types of things and pass tests. Junior year, we had to learn how to drive, and senior year, well, some of our grades dropped. But the thing is, we're not in high school anymore. Don't let the past ruin your chances of greatness. Don't let the hiccups stop you from achieving your dreams. Be the person that you want to see yourself become. Be like Mariano. And that brings me to my final motto, this one from the latest generation, me. And I have a question for you, this one specifically for the class of 2025, and it's 3 words, why not you? I am proud to stand here today and thank the people who have helped us along the way. Whether it's teachers like Mr. Furtek, who stay after class and give up their lunch periods every single day to help students who need it. Or it's counselors like Mrs. Cox, who will do anything to make sure that you achieve what you want to achieve. Or it's our parents who have helped us along the way. Whoever it is, they've made an impact on you. But the thing is, now it's your journey. Your parents are miles away. Your friends are beginning their own journeys. Everything you have ever known is about to change. Somebody has to provide for your future self. Somebody has to make the most of the opportunities you have. Why not you? But the thing is, I'm not here to tell you what the answer to that question is. I'm not here to teach you anything. You see, I am just as uncertain as you are. What I'm here to do is simply to show you that you can do more than you think you can do. So with that being said, will the class of 2025 please stand up for me? Go ahead and stand up real quick. What I want you all to do is put your dominant hand forward as though you're about to shake someone's hand. Go ahead. Now I want you to swing it across your body, across your chest, your shoulder, and your back, and see how far back you can get. Just swing it. And I want you to leave your hand there as far as it can go. Feel where your hand is right now. That's where you are. That's what you are capable of. It's everything you have ever accomplished. It's the tests, the triumphs, the achievements, every challenge you've come through and overcome. That's your standard. It's as far as you can go. Now drop your arm and take a breath. Remember where your hand just was. Think about it in your mind. Now I want you to do that one more time, except this time, I want you to get just a little bit further. Maybe an inch, a centimeter, a millimeter, just a little bit more. So go ahead and throw your arm over one more time, but this time just get a little bit further. You see, I guarantee you that even this simple action is something that you were able to achieve. Not because I gave you some sort of superpower or because your arm grew a little bit, but because you told yourself that you could do it. So while you enter this next chapter in your life, remember this moment and remember that if you push yourself, you'll realize you are more capable than your first reach. If you want to achieve what others don't achieve, you have to do what others don't do. Go to school even if you have a test to take that you didn't study for. Audition for a role you don't think you're going to get. Sacrifice your night to an open board, raise the 7-3 off-suited bluff, throw the Hail Mary, step up to lead when no one else will, talk to a stranger when you have nothing to say. Somebody has to do it. Why not you? Ladies and gentlemen, these past 4 years have been nothing short of incredible. But they've also taught us a lot. And what I want you to take from this, the 3 lessons that I want you to take. Number 1, remember that every day is a holiday. Cherish the moments that you do have left. Number 2, remember every day to not let things faze you. Be like Mariano. And number 3, every day ask yourself in the mirror, why not you? It's been an absolute pleasure to serve as your class president over the past 3 years, and I'm honored to have this ability to speak to all of you, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you. You may now sit down.
Thank you, Andrew. Mr. Daniels, I hereby certify that the members of the Hightstown High School class of 2025 have met all the requirements for graduation from high school as specified by the New Jersey Department of Education. I present to you, Mr. Daniels, the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Vinson. So good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, administration, members of the Board of Education, and most importantly, the exceptional Hightstown High School class of 2025. My name is Mark Daniels, and it continues to be my pleasure and privilege to serve as the very proud superintendent of the East Windsor Regional School District. Buenas tardes, familia, amigos, profesores, administración, miembros de la Junta de Educación y lo más importante, la excepcional clase de 2025 de Hightstown High School. Mi nombre es Mark Daniels y sigue siendo un placer y un privilegio para mí servir como el muy orgulloso superintendente del Distrito Escolar Regional de East Windsor. I'm not sure if I'm ready for the seal of biliteracy yet, but I'm working on it. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you today to recognize and highlight the remarkable journey that each of our 12th grade students have experienced as members of the Hightstown High School, but also as the East Windsor Regional School District. To the class of 2025, congratulations, you've made it. And now, yes, let's give it up. Congratulations. And not only did you make it, you did so with courage, commitment, and ran pride. On this very special and joyous occasion, it is important to give thanks and express appreciation to those who have played a role in making today a reality. Therefore, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the ongoing commitment and care of Hightstown High School Principal Mr. Vinson, 12th grade Assistant Principal Ms. Brown, and the entire Hightstown High School administration, staff, and teachers who have continued to nurture, challenge, inspire, and successfully educate our seniors during the past 4 years. I should also note that seniors are not the only ones moving on from Hightstown High School this year. After 35 years in education, with 13 of those serving as principal of Hightstown High School, Dennis Vinson, as you heard tonight, will retire this summer. So please join me in congratulating Mr. Vinson for his years of service and commitment to Hightstown High School and the East Windsor Regional School District community. I also need to take a moment to recognize the many dedicated teachers, administrators, and staff within our district's elementary and middle schools who have also played critical roles in the academic growth and socio-emotional development of this year's graduates. I'm also grateful for the parents and family members of our graduates. Thank you for your valued partnership and for providing the strong foundation and constant guidance and unconditional love that has enabled your children to navigate their educational journey thus far. Today's significant milestone would definitely not be possible without your relentless efforts. Class of 2025, please join me in showing your deepest appreciation to your families for their continued support. Graduates, I can confidently reaffirm the sentiment and feelings of your family and teachers when I express how extremely proud we are of you. Today marks the conclusion of your time as a student within the East Windsor Regional School District and represents the beginning of a new and unwritten chapter in each of your lives. Whether you are transitioning to a 2 or 4 year college, the military, or entering the workforce, your time as a student in our district has provided you with a collection of meaningful learning experiences and strong relationships that will hopefully serve as the key ingredients to a purposeful and fulfilling future. As you prepare to embrace the opportunities that await you and take another step towards adulthood, I offer 5 areas to consider that have helped me navigate this transition when I graduated from high school some 36 years ago. And believe it or not, they still serve as a guide for me today. Those traits are purpose, grit, connection, and reliability. Let's begin with the importance of purpose. Some of you may already have a clear sense of where you're headed, and some of you may still be figuring it out. That's okay. Purpose isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's rather quiet. It reveals itself through what makes you curious, what brings you joy, and what ignites you. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. What matters is that it's true and authentic to you. Do not chase someone else's dream. Instead, I encourage you to discover your own. Next, grit. As many of you have already discovered, life will test you. You will face setbacks, disappointments, and challenges that will stretch you in ways that you can't yet imagine. But grit, the strength to keep going when things get hard, is what will carry you through. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's showing up again and again, even when no one is watching. Then there is gratitude. Gratitude grounds us. It reminds us to pause and recognize the people, the moments, and the opportunities that shape our journey. When you wake up each day and start from a place of thankfulness, even when things may seem difficult, you should try to find strength, peace, and perspective. So always take the time to say thank you to your loved ones, to your teachers, and to the friends who stood by you when you needed them the most. Human connection is what gives life meaning, especially in an increasingly digital age. Never forget that real success is measured not just by what you achieve, but by how you treat people along the way. Your kindness, your ability to listen, your willingness to understand someone else's story or perspective will enable you to establish and sustain meaningful relationships. Family, chosen or biological, is not just where we come from. It's who we lean on, who we laugh with, and who helps us remember what matters most. Finally, I leave you with a trait that's often undervalued but absolutely essential: reliability. In a world that changes rapidly, being someone others can count on is powerful, very powerful to have. Be present, keep your word, make the right decision, even when no one is watching. Reliability builds trust. It earns respect. And over time, it may make you the leader others want to follow, not because you demand it, but because you demonstrate it through your actions day in and day out. Class of 2025, remember your future is not a destination. It is a journey. You will reinvent yourselves again and again. You will stumble, rise, and grow. And through it all, I hope you continue to lean on your purpose, display grit, appreciate gratitude, nurture meaningful relationships, and strive to be the person that others can count on. As you walk across the stage today, know that you carry with you our hopes, our pride, and our unshakable belief in all you will become. The world needs your voice, your passion, and your courage. Class of 2025, the future is waiting. Embrace it with Ram pride. Congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to introduce 12th grade assistant principal, Rose Brown.
I would like to invite my colleagues to the stage for the presentation of the diplomas to the officers of the class of 2025 and the student council officers for 2025. At this time, I would also like to invite HHS staff members who will be presenting diplomas to family members and class officers. Guys, you gotta get up and give me the diploma, please. Class President Andrew Roberts, conferred by Nicole Cox. Class Vice President Molly Frischella, conferred by Kathy Frischella. Class Vice President Dina Ginnick, conferred by Rosa Brown. Class Vice President Jason Nasanales, conferred by Clinton Counts. Class Vice President Harshal Patel, conferred by Carlos Calix. Student Council President Jasmine Nasanales, conferred by Carlos Calix. Student Council Director of Events, Natalie Maldonado, conferred by Jason Allen. Student Council Director of Publicity, Kristen R. Prabhu, conferred by Davina Aziz. Student Council Chief of Internal Operations, Sonia Aurora, conferred by Carlos Calix. Student Council Board of Ed Rep, Policy Liaison, Sahana Prem Kumar, conferred by Vincent Verderosa. Student Council Board of Ed Rep, Policy Liaison, Sanjeet Kakarla, conferred by Chris Gregory. Student Council ESL Ambassador, Kyra Wastitlan Reyes, conferred by George Walkowitz. Please welcome to the podium 2025 Class President Andrew Roberts, who will begin the reading of our graduate names.
Rachna Acharya. Ariel Precious Acosta. Cynthia Aguilar. Lionel Fabian Aguilar. Vishesh Daval Ajwalia. Janelle Kumiwa Akojiba. Julio Alberto Ale Florian. Aliyah Morgan Alistair Katz. Dominic Hariel Alvarez. Jimmy Fabricio Alvarez Mayancella. John Andres Alvarez Espinoza. Isabella Angelique Ambrosi. Ariana Valentina and Dino Cepeda. Valentina Lisbeth Andino Villa. Arnold Adrian Arvalo. Andy Sebastian Arvalo Argudo. Genesis Blanquita Arias. Wellington Manuel Ariaza Lopez. Kayla Elizabeth Arumagan. Logan Peter Asmar. Garrett Edward Atlack. Peyton Jesse Atlack. William Victor Arletta. Omer Farouk Azam. Anya Sofia Azanabrehu. Victor Anival Azumatan-Tix. Dakota Lachey Bacon. Joseph Mauricio Bakuilma. Melissa Baez Rojas. Jaden Buffobani. I now present Herschel Patel, who will continue reading our graduate names.
Natalie Paula Banegas. Daniela Esther de Valle Barrios Arana. Giovanni David Isaac Broeto Garcia. Lizette Imani Berkeley. Zio Virendra Bavasar. Penelope Joy Borg. Joshua Michael Bosch. Jose Oswaldo Brava Bautha. Azura Eternity Brown. Jose Isro Bueso Hernandez. Michael David Busan. Maria Camila Buitrago Rojas. Evelyn Caba. Sophie Grace Camarada. Jocelyn Deira Camones Martinez. Eric Alexander Campoverde Yazaguano. Linda Diana Carchi. Alex Andre Carr. Brett Anthony Carter. Jaron J. Castillo. Esteban Castro Arbolita. Lance Stewart Celery Erez. Mahir Raj Chada. James Thomas Charsky. Lorena Maribel Chassie Tenesaka. Lisbeth Karina Sakipe. Peter Jonathan Chavez. Juan Diego Patriclus Chico. Christopher Byron Chirboga Solano. Eileen Fernanda Chuchaka. I now present Molly Frischella, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Justin Manuel Guamontrio. Migdalis Lorraine Class. Joseph Paul Klein. Caden Anthony Colon. Diego Jose Corrado. James Esteban Corrado. Andrew Alexander Sylvester Cox. Neri Carlos Cristiano Navarrete. Christopher Matthew Croppenese. Dominic Cuesta. Derry Nicole Collegier Arriaga. Darsh Sajal Dahlia. Princey Jigneshbai Dave. Gianna Christina De Leon. Brian De Leon Perguero. Jonathan Josue Del Cid. Gabriela Marina DeMarco. Yasmin Amira Deniston. Owen Emmanuel Desravinas. Chase Edward Deutsch. Amandeep Kaur Dhaliwal. Estefani Daniela Dona Serrano. Melissa Ann Dorfman. Lillian May Dudka. Rodrigo Xavier Duenas Reyes. Jamel Khalil Duncan. Lucas Daniel Harry Ditrio. Gladys Maribel Dorloha. Diana Elizabeth Joy Montanella. Joshua Ben Eber. Mehmet Eski. I now present Dina Genick, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Andrew Mitchell Naga Pranavsri Imani. Andrew Mitchell Emsley. Eric Eduardo Enriquez Ortega. Georgie Falco. Caden Christopher Felton. Jace Everett Fayes. Shelby Ann Field. Lacey Devon Fields. Ruger James Thor Fleischer. Timothy John Ford. Michael Thomas Fowler. Brian Garcia. Daniel Garcia Montalvan. Rachel Althea Gieber. Daniel Ethan Genick. Dimitri Georges. Christian Gabriel Giron Zamora. Evan Heriberto Gomez. Valentina Belen Gomez. Abraham Jose Gonzalez Ballesteros. Parker Andrew Gordon. Hollister Allen Goulet. Genesis Beyonce Granda. Ryan Mackenzie Green. Alex Mateo Gualatuna Anandre. Michael Joseph Garino. Carlos Alberto Guevara Cruz. Wilson Gabriel Gusne. Nana Ejapoma Giamfi. I now present Jason Nacionales, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Michael Anthony Hall. Tanaya Carmen Harris. Justin Austin Houseout. Christopher Yaroslav Hegarty. Anna Elizabeth Heinrichs. Samantha Nicole Harris Campoverde. Sherazada Yolanda Hernandez Garduno. Mateo Enrique Hernandez Lopez. Dylan Alexis Hernandez Martinez. Juan Gabriel Hernandez Velasquez. Andre Habrowski. McKenna Morgan Heiler. Joshua Haigwa. Rodolfo Andres Jaramillo. Michael Ramiro Jimenez Palaguachi. Mason Xander Walter Johnson. And Andre Teddy Coloco. Samir Rao Kate. Simar Kaur. Jonathan Peter Keskis. Kelsey Ann Margaret Kelly. Robert John Kelly. Cameron Lily Kenny. Vaniza Khan. Jesse Craig Kirchhoff. Braden Thomas Kleinkoff. Jordan Daniel Klim. Ryan Andrew Pucha Korong Kubalontang. Aryan Kohli. I now present Andrew Roberts, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Deborah Twumwa Kairim. Kenny Lamoth. Joshua Timothy LaRusso. Matthew Joseph LaRusso. Lindsay Bree Laughlin. Mia Jaylene Lawson Diaz. Cormac James Lazaro. Christine Yufi Lee. Emily Yadira Lemus. Kelly Bryn Lindner. Julia Lisk. Benjamin Zaev Livni. Samuel Scott Lowhouse. Eric Mauricio Loja. Christian Israel Loa Mayancela. Evie Loha Jarama. Catherine Briet Lopez Carrillo. Jeremias Isai Lopez Gomez. Madeline Emily McCarowitz. Ashley Jorema Maldonado. Sarah Irene Maldonado. Somya Malik. Joshua Nathaniel Marcus. Francis Marte Batista. Madalena Nev Marti. Jose Samuel Martinez. Daisy Jimena Martinez Alvarez. Anthony Brian Martinez Rodriguez. Trevor Henrik McCarthy. I now present Dina Genick, who will continue reading the names of our graduates.
Travis Matthews McLeish. Caitlin Mary McDonough. Nathan Gabriel McLaughlin. Kayla Marie McNeil. Christian Alexander Medina. Catherine Daniela Medina de la Cruz. Daisy Carolina Mendez Hernandez. Tanush Mendirada. Parker Christina Meneses. Adam John Metz. Vedant Mitra. Daniel Alejandro Matika. Eileen Aleska Molina Alanis. Lourdes Jesslyn Mongi Kinde. Yusra Moore. Luciano Fabian Mora. Marcos Alexander Mora. Vanessa Giselle Mora. Christina Sire Moriera Bancone. Liliana Francesca Morena. Kenny Stephen Morocho. Stephen Joel Morocho. Eric Stephen Morocho Conde. Melanie Melissa Morocho Macas. Mite Carolina Morocho Marca. Kate Michaela Mervica. Navia Mukhopadhyay. Alex Munoz. Evelyn Odales Munoz Armijos. Melanie Nicole Musha. I now present Molly Frischello, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Caitlin Tulea Nagel. Oh. Okay. Should I say it again? Caitlin Tulea Nagel. Kayla Alessandra Nalagari. Kenneth Javier Navarro de la Rosa. Andy Josue Navas Guevara. Sterling Charles Newland. Cynthia Nayeli Nieves Chinkim. Ayana Sana Oaks. Kyle Adhir Abispo. Jacob Simon O. Angel Rafael Oliveri. Eduardo David Olivo Frias. Andre Rizard Radzicki Olsen. Katie McKenna Olsen. Joshua Ipadio Oriolua Olukaton. Cassandra Nicole Ordonez. Sean Anthony Ordonez. Valeria Abigail Ordonez. Jasminder Ordonez Villada. Anthony Aaron Oriana. Joshua Adam Orpel. Erica Tatiana Otavalo Riera. Ryan George Adignon. Amanda Nicole Pajasco. Davian Kaimani Gregory Palmer. Emmeline Elizabeth Paulton. Sid Sunil Pandya. Allison Nicole Pani. Juan Felipe Para Velandia. Dylan Frank Partika. Evelyn Dayanara Pastrana Isa Greers. I now present Harshal Patel, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Anaya Rupesh Kumar Patel. Dara M. Patel. Jyoti Nilesh Kumar Patel. Day Nilesh Kumar Patel. Kirtan Samir Kumar Patel. Krish P. Patel. Krish Rajesh Kumar Dinesh Bhai Patel. Kunj Alpish Kumar Patel. Mahi Salil Patel. Mahi Hitan Kumar Patel. Mira Patel. Mokshi Dilip Kumar Patel. Mukti Alpish Kumar Patel. Prachi Deepak Kumar Patel. Prasha Snehal Patel. Purva Hasmukbhai Patel. Vandan Dharmesh Patel. Eric Andres Patino. Denise Alexandra Patino Bustamante. Ivana Guadalupe Patino. Wilfredi Azael Paula. Javier Alfredo Paz Guillen. Madeline Rose Peters. Emily Palez. Emily Sofia Penagos. Juan Diego Penaloza Toledo. Alessa Mariel Perez. Chase James Pito. Lance Anthony Pierre. Olivia Ann Pignatello. I now present Jason Nationales, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Edison David Pilco Lojano. Alex Javier Pineda. Andrew Matthew Pensado. Jorge Luis Leandro Pensado. Catherine Nicole Pensado. Adamary Anai Pensado Fajardo. Alexander Isaiah Pizarro Zanini. Jason Fabricio Pomavilla. Melody Daniela Pop Gonzalez. Brady Humer Powell. Elizabeth Michelle Pugo Crispy. Zachary Seth Bukel. Danny Lewis Puya Zaggy. Edgar Antonio Quezada Padilla. Marjorie Viviano Kichimbo Chamba. Allison Nicole Kichimbo Loha. Byron Sebastian Kishpe Gordon. Curly Lisbeth Quito Guapinala. Dylan Fernando Kitisaka Kaye. Natalie Anahi Crispy Pauta. Wilson Isaac Crispy Zavala. Alicia Amit Rajaduksha. Angelica Ramirez. Fabian Israel Ramirez Valencia. Matthew Joseph Ramos. Rushir Pradeep Kumar Rao. Zaid Abdur Rashid. Jaslyn Kaur Rathi. Arnav Megdeep Raval. Jocelyn Olga Rhea Fernandez. I now present Andrew Roberts, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Christopher James Reese. Danny Marcelo Ramache Morocco. Jalen Jermaine Ricks. Sebastian Enrique Rincon. Aiden Scott Rispoli. Thomas Jacob Rispoli. Leonardo Andres Rivas Diaz. Elijah Christian Rivera. Sebastian Alejandro Rivera Benegas. Yamin Abbas Rizvi. Olivia Lynn Roberts. Ronald Robles Avero. Marius Sergio Rochelin Dable. Diana Vanessa Rodriguez. Joel Ezekiel Rodriguez. Evelyn Rodriguez Arellano. Mercedes Crystal Rodriguez Mendez. Nildalise Marie Rodriguez Otero. Luis Angel Romani de la Cruz. Karen Guadalupe Romero Pauda. Isabella Grace Rosamilia. Ali Farouk Medina Rosario. Juliet Noel Rosario. Blake Harrison Rupp. Daniel Stephan Russo. Ian Chaz Russo. Jasleen Tiana Salazar. Diego Michelle Lines. Salines. Julia Grace Salter. I now present Herschel Patel, who will continue reading our graduate names.
Jeremy Sanchez. Nicholas Efrain Sanchez. Tristan Manuel Michael Aponte Sanchez. Ingrid Abigail Sanchez Jimenez. Shirley Nayeli San Martin Galarza. Adrian David Santiago. Kira May Munoz Santiago. Stephanie Matti Sakipe Roche. Nicole Angelina Scally. Joseph N. Schneider. Christian Leonel Serrano. Ryan Walter Sexton. Shalini Shankar. Elijah Timothy Shepard. Rachel Lauren Palmer Shumsky. Johanna Nayeli Sixko Kahamarka. Ian Yahir Simbana Rios. Jefferson David Simon. Harveer Singh. Jashanpreet Singh. Landry Ryan Smith. Natalie Solano. Michael Yahir Sologaista Uriz. Sylvester Ezekiel Somersell. Soham Srivastava. Adisa Denzel Stewart. Isabella Rose Stilanu. Alan Alessandro Sukazani. Eric Michelle Suin Maya. I now present Jason Nationales, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Sanjana Aravinda Suresh. Satvik Sundaram Suresh. Francesca Pierina Suryaga Medina. Penelope Sapphire Cherie Sworn. Asa Barialo Silla. Anthony Sebastian Takuri Sagwe. Miguel Angel Tafour Jimenez. David Ismael Tapia. Helen Taveras Martinez. Samit Sandeep Telang. Evelyn Jahera Tenesela Gualan. Vanessa Guadalupe Tenesaka Kulke. Dominic Anthony Terranova. Burke James Thompson. Ashley Belinda Tobe Shagui. Kira Rose Togneri. Justin Israel Toledo. Chelsea Toro. Dana Torres. Hector Luis Torres Jr. Maritza Trujillo Cholula. Alika Elizabeth Tuches. Ryan Nicholas Orich. Eileen Marie Urgeles. Brian Saul Uz de Leon. Yasmin Isabel Uz de Leon. I now present Maya Frascello, who will continue the reading of our graduate names.
Rachel Alejandro Valarezo. Anasheli Arianara Vallejo Barahona. Charlie Marie Vance. Luz Maria Vargas Cruz. Ximena Vargas Merchant. Kimberly Yasmin Vasquez Gonzalez. Nancy Araceli Velasquez Lopez. Shanidi Purvi Vempati. Isabel Adriana Vera. Adeline Denise Villegas. Cole S. Vincent. Brielle Marion Wallace. Anna Rose Walmsley. Nicholas Asir Ward. Grace Mary Weisenberger. Amelie Ann Welch. Alexander George Worden. Madison Kate Whittington. Matthew Xavier Wilburn. Lawrence Nasser William. Aiden Matthew Wilton. Kenneth Alexis Younga. Grace Francis Zangi. Ashton J. Zavala. Jalissa Del Calmo Zapeta Jimenez. Jonathan Marcelo Zahin.
At this time, we are going to call our staff member who was selected by our senior class to do the farewell speech, Miss Davina Aziz.
Class of 2025, it is with great pride that I have the opportunity to say goodbye to you all in this way. It's like a full circle moment for me. After 8 years of teaching at Hightstown High School, this moment is bittersweet. I'm sure you all can agree with this following sentiment, but over the years, this school has become like a home, filled with memories, laughter, lessons both taught and learned, and above all, incredible students like you all sitting in front of me. As I get ready to begin a new chapter of my own at Krebs Middle School, I want you all to know how deeply grateful I am for the time I've had here. This place and the people in it have helped shape who I am as a person, but also as a teacher. And as we stand here today, I realize I'm not the only one starting a new chapter. We are all stepping into something new, something unknown. We are all leaving behind the familiar halls of Hightstown High School, but as we begin this new chapter, remember that the unknown is not something to fear. The unknown is full of possibilities, and while that might feel a little scary, it is entirely yours to shape. Now, I wouldn't be much of an English teacher if I didn't talk to you all about language. The word commencement is often misunderstood. We tend to think of it as an ending. After all, it marks the end of your time at Hightstown High School. But in truth, the word commencement means beginning. Today isn't the end of your story. It is the start of something new. It is the first page of a chapter where you will grow, explore, question, struggle, and ultimately thrive. And while this chapter is still unwritten, you have full control of what you write. The possibilities are endless. As you move forward into the unknown, remember this: who you are matters just as much as what you do. You don't have to have it all figured out right now, as no great story reveals its ending within the first chapter. What matters is that you keep learning, keep trying, and most importantly, keep showing up. The most powerful stories are shaped through revision, overcoming unexpected twists and turns, and by characters who are transformed throughout their journeys. So be patient with your plot. Trust your voice and know that every sentence or every choice that you make is helping you write a story that is only yours to tell. So hold on to the people you've grown to love here. Hold on to the lessons that you've learned. Hold on to the character you've developed. And as one of my favorite storytellers, Taylor Swift, once said, hold on to the memories, they will hold on to you. Thank you, class of 2025. Good luck and congratulations.
So before I introduce our send-off by Jasmine and Andrew, I totally forgot to mention somebody earlier, Miss Lauren O'Brien. So now you get all the spotlight. So I totally forgot one of our supervisors. Miss Lauren O'Brien is our supervisor of counseling. And really, that's a person I should have mentioned a little bit more also. She ensures that your children are taken care of academically and socially and emotionally. She also takes care of me socially and emotionally. I can't thank Ms. O'Brien enough for making sure our students are taken care of and well prepared. Ms. O'Brien, thank you for everything you've done for us and especially to me. So at this time, I'm going to call up our class officers who are going to have our seniors rise, and then we will process out. Again, thank you everyone for attending the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025.
Hightstown High School, class of 2025, please rise. In order to signify our graduation, please move the tassel on your cap from right to left. Class of 2025, we did it! Congratulations!